Hello everyone, many thanks for stopping by. Today I would like to go through a video which is making the rounds. The video shows a large disk navigating through the clouds. And it was recorded by the military and it has been released by filmmakers, journalists Jaime Corbell and Knapp on their Weaponized YouTube channel, episode 79. So all credits go to them. Just to put things into perspective, Knapp and Jaime Corbell, they've been committed to releasing videos, but they prefer to release videos vetted by the military. Yeah, and in this particular case, the video that we'll be going through soon, they investigated it and scrutinized it for about a couple of years, and now they released it. We know that in the past, they published the famous Tic Tac video, and we know everything about it. But this particular one that we're going through soon, it is assumed to be the part of the best evidence they have produced thus far. There is one thing I want to touch on later on. I see similarities between Jaime Corbell's video and the videos that have been recorded in Colombia, in Valle del Cauca, the videos about the Buga sphere. So we will take a look at that later on. Let's play the video now, shall we? What do you think? The Pentagon, the US Air Force, describes this object as a disk navigating through the clouds. And I understand the footage was filmed in November 23rd, 2020 by the military in the borders between Afghanistan and Pakistan. I imagine it must have been recorded from a helicopter because the video is quite stable. So it must have been recorded from a helicopter or a stable craft in the air with the camera pointing down to the cloud formation. And I understand it is clearly a thermal infrared camera because it's black and white. I think in video 2, video 3, I think, you see a bluish color, but I think that's some filters that Jaime has applied to the video to make it more prominent, so you can see the disc better. What it is interesting is that you can see the object in video 2. You can see it appearing from the top, and it goes to the left, and then it changes direction abruptly, and it goes to the right. So that's interesting. That change of direction is very unusual. And then you also notice that it kind of goes behind the clouds. So it's using the clouds as concealment. It goes behind the clouds, probably purposely, and then it reappears. So that's also an interesting aspect of this footage as well. Let's take another look. Let's play the video again. Okay, that's the first part of the video number 1. What do you think? I mean, to be frank, there's so much I can see there. I guess this sets the scenery for the video, for the 3 videos. It would have been nice to see the original video, the whole length of it, because I think what Jeremy's done is dissected the video into 3 or 4 different parts. And this first part, video 1, sets up the scene for the footage basically, because what can you see on it? You only see cloud formations, black and white, infrared camera, but there is not much to be seen on this one. Let's take a look at the video number 2. Right, so in video number 2, you see the object. So it comes from the top, it moves to the left, and then it goes down to the right, changing direction. We can clearly see that. And then there is the enhancement, the AI version of it, and the close-up as well. We can clearly see the disc. And like, as I said before, I don't think this is a disc. This is a spherical object. Let's take a look at the next one. On this one, we saw 2 versions, the black and white, and then the increased contrast one. And I think the idea Jeremy is trying to do here is trying to emphasize the halo around the disc, which is very noticeable, isn't it? That's cool. That's cool. I mean, to be brutally honest, I'm a little bit disappointed because of the quality of the video. I mean, fair enough, is an infrared camera, but the actual quality, the resolution is very low. But that's what it is. What do you think? Good. So we've taken a good look at Corbell's video, the three sections of it. And earlier I mentioned that I see similarities between this video, Corbell's video, and the ones recorded in Colombia, Valle del Cauca, the ones related to the Buga sphere. The similarities are no heat signature has been detected, really. We don't see means of propulsion. There is no plume behind the disk or the sphere. And the third one is change of direction. You know, that's characteristic of these spheres. It looks as if these spheres are intelligently controlled and they can move in the air at will. That's what we can see, those similarities. Let me play the Jumbo video for you so you can take a look at this one as well. Now, the difference as well in here is that the Jumbo video is color video. Obviously, the quality is miles ahead of the Corbell's one. I mean, of course, this is color video. The other one is infrared. But the difference in here is the resolution. I mean, these Jumbo videos and the Buga ones have been recorded with latest devices. I mean, in the case of Jumbo, it was recorded by an engineer working on the sugarcane crops. His name is William Zuniga. So he was doing an inspection and recording the crops. And then all of a sudden he saw this object in the air navigating the skies, and he started recording it. And that's the Jumbo sphere that we're going to take a look right now. Let's get started with that one. William used the Android phone, the latest Samsung phone, to capture this footage. That's why it's so crisp. Again, this was recorded in Jumbo, a town close to Cali. Cali is one of the main Colombian cities. Jumbo is about 44 kilometers away from Buga. And Buga is the place where the Buga sphere was recovered by a local man. I mean, look at the quality. Look at that. Right there. Oh, I missed it. Right, see. Now in Corbell's, obviously we cannot appreciate the 3D dimensions of the sphere. But on this one, you can see the distinct parts of it. The North Pole, South Pole, and equator. What do you think? I mean, this Jumbo video is, to me, is amazing. What are your thoughts about it? By the way, the videos that I'm showing you today, they haven't been debunked. They are absolutely legit videos. Okay, time to hypothesize a little bit. When I correlate Gemini's Corbell's video with the videos, with the Jumbo and the Buga videos, I can see a relation. I believe that, like Corbell's video, this like that are everywhere in our atmosphere, higher up perhaps, and they're huge. And what these guys are doing, they sending scouts down to our atmosphere, to our cities, to our lands, to survey, grab information, and broadcast it back to the bigger spheres. I mean, recently, the other day, we could see a fleet of spheres recorded by a passenger in China. Numerous spheres. And that proves that these spheres are being deployed by mother spheres up above, and there is a purpose for it. What purpose? You can think about it. But in my opinion, it's like they grabbing information about what we're doing down here, grabbing information about our lands, our atmosphere, the pressure, the temperature, soil components, water components. Perhaps they're actually taking pictures because we don't know what technology. I mean, we are starting to know the technologies that these spheres have because we have one artifact. We recovered one, which has been analyzed in Mexico National Autonomous University. We have reports, scientific reports, and there is evidence that these spheres possess fiber optics inside, micro fiber optics of different dimensions, different diameters, and basically these fibers are capable of digesting information and broadcasting this information through the sphere, which acts the whole sphere is like an antenna that broadcasts this information to the mother spheres, to space, because it broadcasts in very low wave frequency, which is designed to go very powerfully up the atmosphere. I mean, that's obviously a hypothesis, but we gotta have open minds, and we're going by the data, and what the data is proving right now with the evidence that we have from Buddha, with the physical artifact that we have in our hands, is proving like that. So far, based on the evidence, based on the scientific reports which were released during the press conference that happened in Mexico on the 20th of March, and those findings were explained. There were presentations about it. Based on that evidence, based on the findings, everything is heading one way so far, and it is that these spheres have levitation mechanisms. There is intelligence about it. Fiber optics enable the broadcasting of messages and content. And the levitation mechanism that it has is based on static electricity. And just to finalize, yeah, I want to show you these two last videos. The left one, which is the International Press Conference. The second one on the right, it is another recorded spheres, again in Buga, opposite the fields of Alto Bonito, where the sphere was recovered. But also it is of good quality, and it is exactly the same type of sphere as the Buga one. Let's play those videos for you, shall we? Okay, so that concludes this episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.